Oh yeah, extension to week 3 this is. It's actually Monday of week 4. I've been doing a bit of truck driving and things, filling my time up, earning a few quid. So the Land Rover had to take a bit of a back seat for a couple of days, but we're back on it now. What did I do last time? Took the bumper off, the tow bar off, dropped the fuel tank and exposed all the rust that's underneath, and today that's what I'm going to start tackling. It's one of them horrible jobs, but it's got to be done. Also, I started taking the really nasty film off the back windows. I've done that one, as you can see, that one's still there. So the air bubbles, it's not a good job, so get it off. Interestingly, my wife has said that she thinks she can tint the windows properly herself. So I'm going to buy the tint and kit off of eBay. Nice. And we'll see how that goes when the time comes. Anyway, let's get on with doing this, cleaning up and welding the chassis. As you can see, there's my wife up to her usual tricks with dogs. Cookie on the left, Barkley on the right. They're happily enough. So, yep, back on the chassis. Gaping holes where the chassis used to be. A little one up there as well. Just a nice awkward place to get to. As you can see underneath, it's had a hard life of being patched before. There's one I done earlier up there. A lot of cleaning up and preparing really. Given the awkward shape of what I've got to do next, I decided to make a little cardboard template, lined it up on the steel ready to cut out, and all marked up ready. So let's get this cut out.
Cleaned up the surface. Lovely, nice and shiny.
Tell me that you love me and you need me, but leave me at the dry. Oh, why? Ooh, I started being me and you.
So you all know, the diesel tank is out. So there'll be no explosion.
I don't deserve it. I started being me and you. Baby, still call me at the end. Nothing else to say. What do you want me to say? Tried like the night was the oceans away. Please quit asking me to stay. I'm weak under your grasp and my heart it won't last. No more.
There we are. Not the prettiest of jobs, not my proudest welding moment, but to be honest with you, it's legal, it's safe, and it's a bloody sight stronger than what was there. I covered it in body shuts all around the inside so I can put the diesel tank back in. Shine light in there, it'll help, look. Chuck the diesel tank back in once that's gone off, and then we'll be able to move it again, which will be a blessing. But yeah, you know, it's got a few years left in it now, hopefully, and should be a little bit more structurally sound. Quite clearly see where I've got to here. You can see Barkley through there. Look. Hey Barkley. Hey. Next bit I was on about, which is in behind the spring. It's a bit of a bugger to get it on the video, but you can kind of see it there. And it goes all the way across. So that means I've got a bit of stripping down to do now, really, because it is bad. As you can see in the background there, there's some new brake pipes, which is, it's always nice, but what in God's name were they thinking? The state of the ferrule that's screwed into, it's like, it's beyond decayed. I think I'll be replacing that brake hose. There we are, just pop the spring out and ta-da! Yeah. God alive. You got to give Land Rover some credit for saving a lot of money on rust proofing, haven't you? And this is shocking. I mean, it's not impossible, it's just a bloody mess on it. Another plate made up. Let's get this stitched in, and another hole covered. Quick update of where we got to. Obviously, lots of chassis repairs still doing. That was the big hole that was in behind the spring. The spring's not back in yet. Went further forward than there, and there was more holes. You can see little patches there, more little patches underneath. It's all welded in tidy. What I've been going along now is just checking off the whole chassis as I go along, and then coating it with oh Christ, I can't remember what it's called now. Body shuts anyways. It's an underseal spray. Hopefully it'll prolong its life a bit. This will be our next bit of drama to deal with. More rust, more holes, but they're getting less now, and I think this is possibly the last one for this side. Thought I'd better check underneath the chassis where it's rotted on the side and just see if that's needing any attention. Yeah, it's like Swiss cheese. It's a bit more than I want to get involved with today, so I'll probably just call it a day now. Go home and do some editing. Yeah, because it's underneath that bracket and everything, and that is, not easy to video, significant holes. They just go on and on. Oh dear, it's a challenge. There we are. Nice close up of what I thought was the worst bit. Turns out to be not the worst bit.
So while Marta's welding down there, which I can't fit in down there, I am going to start taking the film off of the doors. We've already taken some off, and it's coming off quite easily, but it is leaving a lot of sticky residue behind. So I'm going to put you on a time lapse just to show you how I'm getting it off. There we are. I got most of the tint off of this bigger window, but not off of the smaller one. I'll do that next. But yeah, what a pig of a job that was. I don't know what it's stuck down with, but yeah, it was pretty difficult to scrape off. I'm glad it's done. On to this one. I'll spare you the discomfort of having to watch me scrape that. Don't worry.